Hi there everyone, and welcome to week 4 of my weight loss journey. And this week I am going to be doing my weigh-in again and referring to my chart and doing some more questions. First of all, what I'll do is I'll start off with my weigh-in, get that out of the way, and then proceed with the rest of the video. Okay, so here we go. Right, I've set it to 0 this time round. Last week I was very unprepared. So off I go. Okay, it looks like it's right in between, in the middle, which is what I was hoping for. At my glance, I can see it's saying 92 kilograms, which, well, just a little bit more than 92 kilograms, so I think is just about 14 and a half. Okay, so last week when I did my weigh-in with you, I put my estimate at 14.10, 14.11. So I wrote down on my chart 14 stone 11. The following day, there had been a bit of a mix-up at the chemist. I had initially gone away thinking that I'd lost 6.5 pounds. But luckily, because I'm doing these videos, I obviously weigh myself the day before. Something didn't seem very right. So I went on the weight converter when I got home and typed in what my weight was at the chemist. And the lady had written it down wrong. She basically put me down 2.5 pounds lighter than I actually was, which would have been great. But I'm trying to do this properly and I'm not willing to have wrong results written down. So I corrected it and I was actually 14 stone 10, which is still a good result really. 4 pounds is still a good loss. So I'm going to put down on my chart this week, I think that it is 14 stone, I think I'll say 7. If I'm a little bit more, then that's fine, doesn't matter. It's just an estimate for me anyway. So that's fine. So this week, I've had a bit of more of a struggling week. I got a bit upset on Saturday. You know, the roast dinner was being prepared here, and it was just, I love roast dinners, I love meat. Even off this diet, I couldn't be a vegetarian or a vegan. I like meat far too much. So it was just smelling it and it was just like, whoa, okay. And it was the first time in a long time that I've actually struggled on the diet, but I've got over it and I'm still doing it, so I'm happy. What other news? I'm able to fit into a pair of jeans that I couldn't get into when I got a bit further along in my pregnancy, so I'm now back in those. So I'm glad that I'm now starting to fit into more of my old clothes. I've kept my fat jeans so that I can do that picture that people do when they've lost all their weight and stand in the jeans and hold the jeans out, and you can see like how far out the jeans actually go. So I've kept them, but I'll be soon going through all of my other clothes, deciding on what to throw out. So question time this week. I've had a couple of questions. One question was, is the diet worth the money? Now, I'd say the answer to that would be yes, providing that you do the diet the way it's meant to be done. It is £36 a week for a woman. I think it's 45 for a man, maybe a little bit more. But if you're on the diet and you're not sticking to it, then no, it's not going to be worth the money, because you're obviously not going to be getting the best results from it. The best way for getting the top results and having the diet to be worth all the money is to stick to the sachets of food and to stick to the water, tea, coffee, peppermint tea. If you stray, then no, it's not going to be worth the money. You need to be very strict and hard on yourself with it, otherwise you're just not going to get anywhere. But otherwise, it is. I've done this diet twice and hoping not to do it again. I mean, obviously the first time I did it, I had to stop because I was pregnant. So this is now my second full attempt at getting rid of all this weight, and hopefully it will never have to be third time or fourth or whatever. The second question is, can you do anything? Can you change the flavours of any of the shakes? Well, yes, you can. You can. Although you've initially got 4 flavours, you've got vanilla, you've got strawberry, chocolate and chicken soup. What you can do with the vanilla one is you can add a little bit of coffee and you can make it as a sort of latte. You can either have it hot or cold. I tend to just have it cold myself. I'm not really keen on them warm. With the chocolate, again, you can add coffee, and you can also add cooled down peppermint tea, which makes it quite minty. Some people sometimes add a little bit of the vanilla to the chocolate for some reason. I don't know why. I don't actually mix the shakes, otherwise you're confusing it all. But other than that, some people do that. With the chicken soup, I always have black pepper, because without the black pepper, the soup is vile. It really is nasty. So that's what I do with the chicken soup. Someone also asked me what my long-term goal was after I've finished the diet. Well, when I've reached goal, I'm not just going to go back to the way I used to eat. Obviously, as I've said a lot of the time, I need to address my relationship with food. I think I'm going to go to a Slimming World Club and, do it that so I can maintain it, because I think that's a top of the range one. People speak very highly of that one. So that's my video for this week, and if you've got any more questions, then please ask, and next week I'll see you with my next weigh-in, and hopefully I'll be ever so close to the 14 stone mark. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.